David on the stable of Honor 103.5 FM. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. That is a great confession of an entrepreneur in the place of music. Enjoy a little bit.
I'll be rich till I die. I'll be rich till I die.
Yeah, I'll be rich till I die. And credits to the singer, Keith Daniel. Am I right? No, skills Daniel. Thank you. Yeah, good afternoon once again. And how's business and how's things been with you wherever you are? And as we rightly say and often says on this table is if you are a business person and an entrepreneur, you are a leader in the sphere of the ecosystem of what you do. So we continue a new series. We start a new series rather this week. And I cannot tell, maybe it's going to take us 6 or 4 weeks, but I can tell you that if you have been putting all the teachings and all the informations that we've been giving out, dishing out from this table, if you have been putting them into practice, you and I know that you should have a positive impact, direct positive impact in your businesses, in your sphere of leadership as it is now. And I want to believe that as we continue, you would continue to increase, to enlarge, to expand in your businesses and in your sphere of influence by the grace of God. Amen. Now, leadership and entrepreneurship. This week I'll be looking at entrepreneurship and then the aspect of delegation. You know, as an entrepreneur, you're a visionary, you are a leader, you are a goal getter. You are this optimistic individual. You are the do it right the first time person. You are that individual that wants everything to be done rightly, on time. But I can confidently tell you that no matter how beautiful, brilliant your visions are, no matter how beautiful, how brilliant your feasibility studies, your postulations, your market research reports, and your forecast, no matter, and your projections, no matter how beautiful they are, you can never and will never be able to achieve them without people. That is why we make reference to team. That is why you are a leader. You need people to work with you. Not just anybody. People that are fit into that very vision that you have decided to pursue. So today, we'll be looking at a major skill of an entrepreneur in the aspect of delegation. Delegation starts from how you recruit your team members, people that will work with you, making every effort to see to it that you have the round peg in the round hole, not square pegs in round holes. You understand you need to understand how you're going to, the type of people you're going to be bringing into your business, into your vision, into your organization, into your team. People that will not become clogs in the wheel of the progress of your vision. These are points that are sacrosanct to your daily pursuit as an entrepreneur. Good afternoon once again. This is Leadership and Entrepreneurship with David O. David on the stable of Honor 103.5 FM, the station to beat integrity, our watchword. You can call in on this phone lines 0704800 1035. The line that is open today for this show is 0704800 1035. And I tell you, the first caller is going to be taking a gift of a book written by my humble self, reviewed by Nigerian Tribune. Purpose, consistency, key to fulfilling purpose. So we will be waiting for the first caller. Now, Entrepreneurship is often romanticized as a solitary journey, where visionary individuals single-handedly think they can be successful, they will be successful in their venture. But the reality is that you must know that you need to delegate. Delegation is key. If you don't know how to delegate, you will soon worn out. You know, it surprises me when you hear entrepreneurs that has invested much and saying if they are not where their business is, the business cannot run. That tells that you in the aspect of you starting the business, and I'm communicating. If you've been following our teachings, if you have clearly, if there is clarity in your communication, and you recruited the right ends, your presence is not needed. Because if you put the right people in the right position and they understand with clarity the vision and they are empowered to execute the vision with little or no supervision, and provisions are made for them to get things done, I can tell you 100% that things will be done rightly. Because they would have inculcated company citizenship and they would want to be part of the story of the progress and the success of the organization, of the society, of every institution that has a leader. That is it. So delegation is key. And what is delegation? Delegation, or when you delegate, is an art of entrusting tasks and responsibilities to others, trying to devolve your powers to people. Or you have to be in charge of human capital. You have to be in charge of sales. You have to be in charge of marketing. You have to be in charge of strategic think tank. You have to be in charge of execution. You have to be in charge of administration. You have to be in charge of check and balances, control. Do you understand? That is you devolving your power, entrusting tasks and responsibilities to others. Empowers you as an entrepreneur when you can effectively, strategically, because it's not only delegating that matters. Are you strategically delegating tasks to people? Are you delegating tasks to people that will get things done? Or you are delegating on emotion? Or delegating on relationship? No. Every business is an entity. And the blood of the business is the cash flow. So if you know that if you don't delegate rightly, then the company is going down. Business is dying. Because if you are saddling people with responsibilities and they are novice in that field, they don't have an iota of idea as to what you are giving to them. Or you are telling them to go and use the period that you want to meet up with targets to go and to do research with your company, whether it will survive or die. That's just it. So you have to know that your delegating is you entrusting. That is, you trust them to carry out the task with or without you. Do you understand now? And you devolve responsibilities to them, because that is why you are paying them. This will empower you as a leader or as an entrepreneur to focus on your core competencies. You know, as I used to tell people, you are the thinker. As an entrepreneur, you are not the executor. No. You are the visionary. You just need to put the vision on the table. You get hands that can help you execute. And if they are not doing it in tandem with the vision, you can always call them back and do a review. That is why there must be continuous training. You see, any company, go and do your research. Any company that you see that is continued, that is ongoing concern for years, check them. They are always being trained and retrained. They are always getting to be trained year in, year out. So much so that they always meet up with latest developments in the ecosystem of their enterprise. And they are never taken aback because training is continuous. That's just it. That's just it. There's no amount of investment you put into training that is too much. Because the better your staffs are trained, your team members are trained, the better the result. You understand? It gives you space to focus on the core competencies, and it fosters innovation and build robust teams. You know, when you delegate, people get involved. People have a sense of belonging. They want to play their role well. They want to make sure that there's no lacuna in their own space. They are doing it right the first time. And when you are delegating, even to the best ends, you must make provisions for contingencies. Delegation is about recognizing one's strength and limitations. No matter how brilliant you are, you can never know everything. And you can never be able to do everything. So in that light, you need to delegate. You might have brilliant ideas. You need people to help you do design thinking as to your idea. Do you understand? So that you will be able, the idea will have flesh and blood and will become a living being that can run itself. That is why you need to delegate. You know, when some people need to understand that when you embrace delegation, it makes you understand that your system is under control and you are a master of what you're doing. Because when you are delegating responsibilities, what you are doing is that you are raising new leaders. You are raising new champions. You are raising potential entrepreneurs like you. And that's the beauty of business. Are you with me? And I want you to know that delegation is tactical and very, very strategic. I will see you after this break.
On the 103.5 FM.
Oh la la. Have you been to a top-notch hotel in Ibadan? A one-stop at Hotel The Field in Bodija is an experience you don't want to miss. The aesthetic edifice is laced with 24 hours electricity supply, AC tight rooms, serene environment, courteous staff, and all comfort you can ever think of. Don't go too far. Sample our services. We have superior bed space, executive bed space, deluxe, studio, big space for all occasions, with all the comforts you can ever think of within and outside the country, Nigeria. Visit number 1B, Ululonge Street, Salami Estate, Bodija, Ibadan, or call 08033-950-705 or Tell the Field, one stop for comfort.
The essence of interior design will always be about people and how they live. It is about the realities of what makes for an attractive, civilized, and meaningful home environment. This is our foremost concern at Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, and this is why we stay faithful to your own taste, because nothing you really like is ever out of style. Mr. Johnson Furniture and Interior Decoration, we specialize in importing and delivering quality royal beds, sofas, lights, and doors to every home across Nigeria. We are located inside Dogafort Filling Station in Leura Junction, Akala Express, Ibadan. Call us up on 080-913-35706 or send a WhatsApp message to 090-445-30230. We don't just sell quality products. Our maintenance team is on standby to give free routine maintenance for a whole year after purchase. Mr. Johnson Furniture, our passion is to bring affordable luxury to every home and offices.
On the 103.5 FM.
you're welcome back. This is Leadership and Entrepreneurship with David O. David, your radio coach on business and management. Yeah, we've been deliberating on discussing on delegation, and let me quickly tell you, you can join us on our Facebook page, Honor 103.5 FM. You can join us on YouTube, Honor 103.5 FM. You can join us on Radio Garden. You can join us on X, formerly known as Twitter, Honor 103.5. And you can join us on every social media handles. Thank you. Israel Babatunde, thank you for watching, and thank you for following. Please help share this so that others can have the privilege as to what we've been discussing, and this will go a long way. As you help us in sharing, we help your businesses to grow, and you can always buy time on this show, so much so that we can help you to market your business in a more professional way, and wherein you will have a very, very, very beautiful profit margin. Thank you very much. Yeah, still on delegation, and I'm sorry, the line to call in today, the first caller in will be given a gift of a book, and it's titled Consistency, Key to Fulfilling Purpose, written by my humble self, reviewed by Nigerian Tribune. So you know that it's not a book that you can just get by the roadside. You only get it when you know what matters to your destiny. Yep. Now, delegation also it fosters a culture of trust. It fosters the culture of trust. What am I trying to say? When you delegate responsibilities, tasks to your team members, you are telling them that you trust them. You are telling them that you believe in them, that they believe in the culture, in the core values of the organization. They believe in the vision. They have already been inspired. They have already been inspired and motivated, and that makes them to have the culture of company citizenship. They are part of the organization. The DNA of the organization now runs in them. You are telling them, with me or without me, this company can continue to thrive. That is what delegation does. That is why it is sacrosanct that ab initio, before you even start delegating, you must get the right ends. You must get the right ends. I will not be mentioning the name of the company now, but there is a company that is always in search for talents, search for people that can take their organization to the next phase. They look out for them in the universities. They look out for them on some major social media handles, on LinkedIn and all these social media handles, and they pick them up from there. You said that, why is this company doing vibrantly? They rebranded and they are looking so beautiful. Their businesses is thriving. It's because delegation is taking place and is strategically and tactically done well. That is it. That is it. It's not about you having too many people in your team. If you have few that are right and they have the right mindset, I'm telling you, they will build a company culture, they will have the trust, and they will have the company citizenship as their motivation, because they can see through that you have their best interest at heart and you believe in them. It signals confidence in their abilities. When you give a tax to someone in your office. I remembered when I was still working in the bank. My supervisor, he just called me. We were together on a Saturday, and he said, David, you've got to get this done. To my greater surprise, let me tell you, friends, I have never done that transaction before. But he imposed that, he just had that trust in me that I can get it done. So as he was talking to me, I was stylishly pushing some questions to him Do you understand? So much so that we began to interact. And in our course of interaction, I was able to deduce the process of getting the job done. And in less than few minutes, I got it done. And he was so proud. And he always make reference to that. And what am I trying to say? He entrusted me. And I made up my mind that I would not let him down. You see, he did it. Then I was still a green on. But I had that. I was so proud that he could trust me to get it done. Do you understand? So it's a strategic and tactical thing. And in my sojourn in that organization, a blue chip company, I was able to learn what it means to delegate. I was able to understand what it means to have trust in your team members and to delegate to people. And from there, what I'm doing today, I started from that same blue chip company. My leaders just come around and say, "Oh, David, you're going to be taking this for us today. We saw you did this here," and I just felt you guys trusted me this much, and I decided to put on the cap, and I did it vibrantly well, so much so that one of my supervisors called me into his office and said, "Oh boy, you got to do this more for us," and today it's paying me off. That's why I said, when you trust people and trust people with tasks and responsibilities, you give them everything they need to walk around it, and you make them know that you trust them in their capacities. Let me tell you, friends, they will surely see to it that the business goes on and they get things done rightly at every point in time. You know, when you are delegating, one of the things that helps in delegating is that you must have gotten the right people in the first instance. Number two, they must have imbibed the culture of the organization. Number three, they must be people that are goal oriented. Number four, they must be that individual that does not joke with their turnaround time. They know the time lag. They understand that time matters in executing everything that is committed into their hands. By the special grace of God, this is where we're going to be drawing the curtain today. And I want to believe that every one of us in the house here, we have been blessed. And everyone listening to us on the airwaves, I want to strongly believe that we've gained one or two things. Let's continue our conversations in our comment section on our Facebook handle, on our Twitter, on delegation today. And my name still remains David, your business and management coach. And I want to wish you a prosperous year in business. Forget about the somersault in the economic policies. We believe that the government are trying to get it right, but you too, make sure you get it right in-house. At every point that is an economic policy somersault, it means that the flow of cash is moving from one geographical or ecosystem to another ecosystem. So you need to understand and make research as to which other ecosystem is this policy favoring, and how do you plug yourself into it so that you can have your own share of the cake. Good afternoon once again. We have been broadcasting from Honor 103.5 FM in the city of Ibadan and we are on number 40 Kongi Street here in New Bodija. Good afternoon. And those that have worked with me is my wonderful DJ Core, and Gifty Ayegboyin with Damilola Ayobami. Damilola Ayobami, my very beautiful producer too. The Lord bless you all, and keep having a prosperous and profitable business week. God bless you.